On our July 22nd video, the one titled Why Is SMCI Stock Up?, a viewer, Carl Ray, noted two claims: that Supermicro had been charged and that Dell was not shipping to China. We went back and checked. To be transparent about what we found, reviewing the current video, we could not locate those exact statements in it, so it's possible an earlier version was already updated. Either way, the useful question is whether the underlying facts are right. On the facts, Carl Ray is correct. So instead of debating wording, this video sets the record straight on both points, with every source linked in the description. Thanks to Carl Ray for raising it. You can find the original video by its date, July 22nd, and verify everything yourself. First, Supermicro Computer, ticker SMCI, we implied the company itself was charged. That is not correct. Here are the verified facts. On March 19, 2026, the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York unsealed an indictment tied to Supermicro. But Supermicro, the company, was not named as a defendant and is not accused of wrongdoing. Who was indicted? 3 individuals associated with the company, a senior vice president who also sat on the board, a sales manager in Taiwan, and a contractor. The allegation is a scheme to illegally export high-performance AI servers to China. So the accurate statement is, individuals connected to Supermicro were indicted. The company itself was not charged and has said the alleged conduct violated its own policies. For context, this sits inside a longer story. In August 2024, a short seller report alleged accounting problems. The company then delayed its annual filing, and in October 2024, its auditor, Ernst Young, resigned. That raised real delisting risk on the Nasdaq. But here's the resolution most people missed. Supermicro hired a new auditor, filed its overdue financials, and by January 27, 2026, it had regained full Nasdaq compliance. The delisting threat was averted. Second, Dell Technologies. We said Dell is not shipping to China. That is also not correct. Dell continues to serve the China market. The verified facts: Dell is not exiting China as a market. Dell has publicly called China an important market where it has team members and customers to serve. What Dell is doing is different. It's diversifying its supply chain, moving PC production out of China, and phasing out China-made chips specifically for products sold in the U.S. market. So the distinction that matters: Dell is reducing China-made components for U.S.-bound products. It is not stopping shipments to Chinese customers. Those are two very different things, and we conflated them. Both errors came from the same mistake on our end, relying on a news headline without checking the underlying detail. A headline about Dell cutting China ties is about the supply chain, not about sales to China. We've since tightened our process, so a headline is never stated as fact without verification. That's the correction. Thanks again to Carl Ray for raising these points. Accurate detail is what this channel is for, and feedback like this helps us keep it that way. If you ever see something that looks off, tell us in the comments. We read them, and we'll check it and fix what needs fixing. Every claim in this video is sourced in the description. This content is informational only and is not investment advice. Always do your own research.